About a month before he died, my uncle had his back all covered in grease. After that, he went downhill fast. Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy, and this is the Gazette. It's basically just fan service for fans of the Gazette, really, this, because obviously I've done Gazette songs before, and I already know that I like them. And obviously people who are requesting them, and I've certainly had lots of requests for this song. This is Deux, and obviously the people requesting that already like them, so I haven't seen this video, but I already know I'm gonna like it, really. So this whole thing is just kind of Gazette fan service, and I'm completely happy with that. I lost all my Japanese videos, and slowly I'm sort of building them back up again, but with them being muted and having to do the synchronization thing. So I'll count you in, the link's below, you know, open it in another window and I'll count you in. So I'm quite happy to do this. The Gazette, you know, really good. So yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I haven't seen this, but this is you know, a really inventive band with really good musicians. You know, it just couldn't be more professional. So really, I'm just doing this one. This is just fun, really, isn't it? So let's just get on with it now. Like I say, I am going to do the synchronization thing, so I'll count you in 3, 2, 1, click, and I'll click, you click. I've got it queued up right at 0 minutes, so there won't be any sound and it won't appear. Are you ready? Okay then. 3, 2, 1, click. What a gig. This is just great. Wow, I think we got about four songs there, all kind of together. I wasn't expecting the big finish, you know. I wasn't expecting the fast metally finish, so that kind of caught me out a little bit. You know, they come in so heavy at the beginning, don't they? And it's just quality. It's just quality. That looked like a hell of a concert. I don't have this album. And I think I'm going to have to go and buy it now. I think I'm finally been pushed over the edge of go and get the album. Because one thing I was watching that, and I'll get to like the performances in a second, but that song was, if you take off the quiet bit at the beginning, it's about 4 minutes. So on the one hand, there was like, it felt like there were 4 different songs in there. Which is down to their creativity, but also, I'm going to get a little bit sort of detailed here, but at the end of the first verse, which is kind of a calm verse, isn't it? The heavy music kicks in for the bridge chorus, and fine, you know, and you hear it, and you're dead end kind of thing. This is all I've only just seen this, so it's all kind of coming out of my memory. But then you've got the chorus, and then you've got, you know, whatever comes. And then you've got the second verse, which is like the first verse, of course. You know, it's nice and calm. And then it goes into that bridge chorus bit again. But instead of playing the dead end, it double times. Now this is a tiny detail, okay? But what it throws the flag up in my head for is effort and creativity, because they could very easily, if they'd played that dead end thing again after the second verse, I would not even have noticed. I would have completely thought, yeah, absolutely, that's what I would have done, you know, because you put songs together in patterns. But they haven't done that. They purposely changed what came after the second verse for, I don't know, say 16 bars or something, and they played something different for that. And that just shows how much thought has gone into what they've done. So they're mixing it up and they're adding detail where it's not about whether the detail is needed or it's necessary. It's about the fact that they wanted to put it in to create, to get another couple of % of skill into the song. Do you see what I'm driving at? And this and that kind of attention and effort is what lifts a band from being good to being something a little bit special, you know, or making the musicians a little bit special. And it seems like such a small point, and maybe that I'm making a big deal out of something, and you know, I might be. But those are the things that I notice if I've got my head in reviewer mode and I'm listening to what's going on, which is what happens when I do these videos. Because I don't sit, when I'm not doing these videos and I'm listening to music, I'm not taking it all apart in my head, you know, I'm just enjoying it. Admittedly, there's a little bit of me that still notices that, you know, the good bits and the bad bits and all of that sort of thing. But, you know, when I'm not sat here, I'm in my car or I'm walking around my house and I've got music on, I'm not reviewing it, you know. So that's why you get these that's why I notice these things when I'm sat here. This isn't me all of the time. But that's what makes a song subliminally, perhaps, you know, because most people perhaps didn't notice that because you're not listening in review mode, you're listening to it in just enjoy it mode. You hear it, you just don't flag it, you know, you don't make a mental note of it. but it goes in, and you think, wow, that song was really good, and I can't quite realize why, and it's because of these extra 1%, extra 1% effort, or extra 30%, depending on how weighted you want it to be. It's just clever, and it's professional and creative. So, admittedly, this has been a less emotional sort of review opinion, and more a bit of an analytical one, admittedly. But those are the things that lift it for me. And the Gazette, you know, I had no idea who they were till I got them recommended to me, and it was like, oh, a Japanese band I've never heard of, and I've done about 3 or 4 now. The Gazette, you can't see them, I'm afraid, they've all gone, but you know, I'm slowly going to put them back. And you know, it's just such a fantastic find for me that you people out there, you know, you guys, girls, children, old people, everyone has been recommending some great bands to me. Now, the other thing is, this guy's voice is amazing, because he can really do the death metal stuff, and then he's got a really good clear voice for when he wants to calm it all down, and he's got a good aggressive sort of shriek for when he needs one of those, and you know, that's a very versatile voice that guy's got. And of course, you've got all the great musicians as well, and I'm sorry to lump them all into one sort of great musicians kind of comment, but you know, I'm not a guitarist, but I can still appreciate a good guitarist and kind of thing. So, oh, excuse me, pardon me, how rude. Yeah, just great. You know what? Basically, I like it so much, I'm going to have to go and buy this now. I don't know why I haven't bought it already, but I haven't, so I need to go and find it. This is the album Dogma, and it's not a very good picture. But the problem with Japanese releases is that they do the special edition, the extended the deluxe edition, the DVD case edition, the CD square edition, and I just couldn't. I had a bit of trouble finding a picture that was any good, because they were all over the place, and there's like ones with the title of the album on, and ones with nothing on, and one you just stop putting out so many editions, Japan. You know, it's just a money-making scheme to release 23 editions of the same thing. It's not fair on your fans. And I'm not talking to the band here, I'm talking to the record business. You know, stop using your fans as walking wallets. That's one comment I would say about Japan. But yeah, this was the best picture I could find in the amount of time I was willing to give to finding a picture. So yeah. I think I've talked enough about that. They're just so good, and that looked like a heck of a show. Oh, kind of, yeah. I wish I'd been there. You know, if the I'm not going to stop here. I'm just going to carry on. If the Western world was more open to foreign language bands, the Gazette would be massive all over the world. Because I would go and see them tomorrow. You know, I would just, yeah, if they were coming, I would go and see them, no problem. But I think in the West, or in the non-Japanese, perhaps, speaking parts of the world, unless you're baby metal, you know, people just won't listen, which is odd, because if you listen to death metal or black metal or lots of different genres of metal, there's lots of stuff out there that are singing in English, but I have not got a clue what they are singing. No idea whatsoever. And even if you read the lyrics, it still doesn't make any sense. So it's a strange thing that, you know, they're singing in Japanese and I don't know what they're singing. They're singing in English and I don't know what they're singing, but I will only go and see the English band. It's very odd, isn't it? So yeah, it's just a shame that the world isn't a bit more open to foreign language. The English-speaking world isn't open to more foreign language bands. It's a bit, I don't know. Who knows? You know, Rammstein have cracked it. Baby Metal have sort of cracked it. I suspect they're going to go more English. English-speaking, that is, not English. They're not going to, you know, they're not going to turn into me. Yeah, don't know. But basically, the Gazette should be massive, I think. I guess it's up to the fans. It's up to the fans. Just keep pushing them on to channels like this. Keep recommending them to things like this, and get them better known, hopefully. So yeah. Anyway, whatever. Thanks for watching. I will shut up because I could just sit here and talk all day. I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.